know why you insist on focusing on things that just make you sad all the time. Maybe you're coming to that conclusion too. I think that you're getting very focused on a goal of some kind. You might even be looking at moving or travel in some way. You're crossed with the Ten of Cups. So the thing is like nothing's happening, except for maybe for you internally, which is kind of a bummer, right? I mean, you have the Three of Swords on your mind. So stop standing around like a confused doofus, okay? It's not helping you. It's not helping anyone around you. And it's not progressing anything forward. Quit whining about it. Or, you know, or whatever it is. I mean, you've been looking at this change, or you've been staring at this change. And, you know, it does seem as though you come into a place of taking action, which is good. And calling something, you know, call a spade, I guess. I mean, because you're finding clarity, and it seems like you're able to maybe transform a situation or move past it at least. But there is an element of completion here. You might become very strategic about manifesting something. You might become very determined and driven in a lot of ways. I mean, there's healing, and you know, there's even some like attention that might come your way if you would open yourself up to possibilities. It's like you feel stuck on something though. And if there's a direction you're trying to, yeah, like what are you waiting on here? You know, and even, you know, so whatever context this is in, you know, it could fit in several ways, but there's all this sort of, I want to say opulence just kind of waiting to be had. If you can get yourself to move, because what are you stuck on? You know, that's really the question of this reading, is what is keeping you stuck? What is draining your energy? Because around you, it seems as though everything is kind of all well and good. Clarify the star. Justice. You know, and sometimes when scenarios okay, so I mean, I can interpret this in so many ways, it's almost hard to even get the message out. Sometimes when scenarios turn out not in our favor, and it is still rightfully so, that can be hard to accept. But then there's also sometimes when you just can't move on from something, but then there's also certain times where you're sort of afraid to face certain things, or you're afraid to sort of buckle down and just put the work in towards whatever needs to happen, because it's like you're taking a leap of faith, but you're still sort of like trying to either hold on to something or manipulate a situation, and that's just going to end in regret and all kinds of negative emotions. So I don't know, set yourself free. Like whatever you can do to nurture yourself right now and nurture your goals, or head in that new direction, or welcome in that fresh start, I strongly advise you doing so, because whatever this little charade is it's not going to work out very well for you, and it's just going to exhaust you of your time, energy, and resources, only to lead you to an inevitable disappointment. Sucks, right? I get it. I mean, I've been there. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, do something different. All right, let's pull an advice spread. Before I do that, I do want to take a moment to promote my Patreon. That is where all of the extended versions of these readings go. as well as other exclusive content and monthly art prints. It is a great way to support me as an independent artist and creative. That being said, if you want to work with me on a one-on-one level, I do have several options available for personal readings. Guys, like, plagued by fear and doubt and poverty of your own mind or soul or whatever. Okay. It's like you're looking at something and getting more and more frustrated. There's sort of I don't know if this is someone around you who is holding back or if you're holding back or whatever, but the pressure of that is sort of building. Again, this sort of creeping notion, or like what? Oh wait, so we're doing advice. How is this advice? Oh. As soon as you can kind of like face your fear, drop whatever this is and drop the bullshit habits or the bullshit people or whatever you're sort of involved with here that is just not helping you, stop like closely looking at things that are, you know, I don't know, you gotta let go here a little bit. You have to face yourself, I think, or something. And, you know, it's also kind of alluding to it wouldn't hurt to have some discipline about you either. It's like you're giving away all of your energy to a conflict that is fucking... it's like a one-on-one battle with yourself. You know, I feel like you need to find sort of a sense of being present or something, because whatever all this is, it's eating you up. It's not, I mean, it's like being in a cage. Find a strong stance and stick with it, right? And when I say that, I would choose the wiser option, not the one that's going to confuse you or have you chasing your own tail or leave you in emotional turmoil. You choose your goddamn self here or something, because why do this to yourself? I mean, you know, what even is this? Yeah, I don't know. Accept a change that needs to happen in your life. Accept a change that has happened in your life. Allow yourself to move forward. Allow yourself to feel free. I mean, like, especially if someone else's happiness is your suffering. That sucks. Who wants to be that person? Who wants to be bitter? You know, maybe that's someone around you. Maybe it's not you. But if it's you, you really want to be that person? Really? You want to be petty? You want to cling on to things? And on that same note, do you want to deal with that pain in unhealthy ways? Or do you want to gather your strength and do what's right for you and, I don't know, grow? Take a class, get a new, something, but not this. All right, I'm gonna take this to the extended on my Patreon. If you wanna join us over there, awesome. If not, I hope that you have a great evening and I appreciate you watching.